Fat burning pills, skinny teas, AG1, C4, Element, Herbalife. People and influencers online are constantly shilling products, myself included. Some being absolute crap, and some actually being a beneficial part to add to your routine. And a new one has entered the chat. Colostrum. So I'm going to try it for the next 30 days to see if it's worth your time and money. Backstory. I first saw Colostrum while scrolling Instagram. It was actually by none other than Sophia Richie, a paid ad. Suspicious. And I honestly just brushed it off. I was like, the new age skinny tea. Fast forward a few weeks, a couple health podcasts I listened to started having it as sponsors. I was like, okay, piques my interest, but still could be a scam. Then 2 months ago, I started noticing registered dietitians, medical professionals with podcasts and YouTubes were taking it on as sponsors. I was like, oh, they got legality issues. Is this legit? So this isn't skinny tea. Okay. So I hopped on armra.com, which seems to be the new it version of Colostrum, and ordered my first pack. So day number 1, ironically, the podcast I was listening to right before I filmed this one by Sammy Clark, that the sponsor is Colostrum, so it is everywhere. We're just gonna go with the performance one first. Honestly, gotta say, pretty packaging. Okay, not an easy pull off. I don't like that, it's not clean. I want it crisp. 3 out of 10 satisfaction. Opening this up. What is the flavor? I was gonna say, it smells like savory cocoa. This bad boy in. Let's see how it stirs. Can't just pop it in your Stanley tumbler and stir it. I will get the strategy by the end of it, but this fail. Okay, taste test. It's actually not bad. Tastes like diluted hot chocolate. Took a little bit of Nesquik, squeezed in some water. Hey, let's see what happens. First, I thought this was gonna be like a month of drinking hot chocolate. No. But then again, if this thing lives up to everything it promises, I'll suck it up. What exactly is colostrum and what does it promise? Colostrum is the first form of milk produced by mammary glands of humans and other mammals immediately following delivery of newborn. Yes, influencers are getting us to drink breast milk. But at the same time, if it works, I mean, like all milk is breast milk when you think about it. Anyways, more serious. But this isn't any kind of milk. It's specifically the milk right when someone is a newborn. What's so special about that milk? Its benefits: strengthens immunity, ignites metabolism, fortifies gut health, restores sleep, improves mood, focus and energy, supports sinus health, enhances skin radiance, activates health growth, and fuels performance and recovery, according to Armra's website. Now, what stands out to me? Like, what could be beneficial? The thing that piqued my interest: skin radiance, fuels performance, immunity, and gut health. And this is how I'll know after 30 days if this is effective and worth my money. 1, I feel I can push harder in my workouts without overtraining. 2, I don't get sick in this time. 3, my skin feels more glowy. And 4, there was the foreshadowing, I'm just less bloated in general. I don't really have a bloating problem, but let's just see if it's like less, I guess. Full transparency, I'm a chugger. This has been sitting half drinking for like 5 hours. I don't like it. I don't like it. Week 1 went well. I got sick. And I never get sick. I mean, it's like a once in every 3-year thing. During the panorama, I didn't get sick. And suddenly I start taking this thing to boost my immune system and I'm sick. So this is ironic timing. Obviously this had no correlation, but my main thing you see with this is immune. But I will say, I think people think that means immune system boosting. That means like you take it immediately, you won't be sick. But no supplement can do that. You need a needle in your arm for that. Or medicine. But supplements like this more create the building blocks for your immune system over time so you can fight off sicknesses easier. The best way I could think about it is you don't lift a weight to instantly become strong. You lift weights so over time you become strong. It's not like you lift up one bicep, boom, like boom! I am strength and Hercules.
My body hurts.
I'm cold. Got a little bit of a meniscus.
Lung infection?
I got a bum knee.
I have a respiratory infection. So I recovered from my cold, decided to run 10 kilometers in a family's race, and then fly back to Edmonton. You would hope taking this, it helped my recovery, but my recovery is kind of the same.
Compared to here, everything's wonderful.
I flew, I ran a 10-kilometer after being sick, and I didn't feel great. It tastes like Flintstone vitamins. As you can see on my Oura Ring scores, there was a lot of red. My Oura Ring was just being like, what are you doing? Excited to drink my crap water. You want to know the level of disgust it is? There's the leftover AG1 in it. And I'm not even gonna rinse it. Because like, it doesn't matter. It tastes so bad. I was like, I drink tequila on the weekends. I can suck it up. For the memes.
How is that in any way an improvement over just normal water?
Lime juice water?
No, I mean like just drinking something like that.
Well, it's for the health benefits. Yeah, it's not for taste. Date's done. Lesson learned, make this more concentrated. I started making this a lot more concentrated and it did start tasting a lot better. I started adding it to chocolate smoothies. That was delicious. My go-to recipe right now, oats, milk, colostrum, chocolate protein powder, peanut butter, cubes of frozen yogurt, flaxseed, and frozen cherries. Delicious. Now, what does the science say? I found this article from the National Library of Medicine. Bovine colostrum has several advantages over single ingredient supplements. It is perceived as being a comprehensive superfood, with customers' appreciation of its links to nature's first food from breastfeeding. Bovine colostrum has a strong safety profile, relevant across all age groups, and is delivered in a natural formulation that limits its own inactivation when taken orally. How could you not find that appealing? Also, ARMRA specifically has a wide selection of studies on their website, which I do appreciate. To that, I applaud ARMRA. But I do have to say one thing. This specific colostrum supplement that you're seeing everyone shill, it is the IT supplement. It could be the IT supplement, but I noticed it doesn't have certifications. Let's talk about certifications specifically. The one I always look for is NSF certification. That just means supplements are made in manufacturers. You don't know how well they're cleaning these. So sometimes there can be cross-contaminations. And the problem with that is like, say you just have a protein powder. There could have been a creatine on it beforehand. It could be just even like simple things. So NSF certification means it's been rigorously tested. So whatever is in the supplement is what's in there. So someone who gets drug tested, like a professional athlete, is safe. So they knows there's no cross-contamination. And normally it would just be simple things, but it can actually get quite scary. Overseas, you don't know what they're manufacturing on there. Now, I'm gonna give some benefit of the doubt to companies like ARMRA. Getting an NSF certification or something similar is hard. It takes years of filing. Like, you don't just file it, they come check the next day you get it. You have to file it, and it can take years, it can take money, it can take litigation. So sometimes there is products on the market that would stand up to rigorous studies and certifications. They just haven't had the time. I don't blame a company. Put it out, be in the process of making certifications and trying to get there. But as a consumer, it gets sticky. Another day, another scoop of colostrum. I hate this stuff so much. How are people promoting it like crazy? Now that is why I have partnered with brands like AG1, Element, and Momentous, is because they have the certification. Doesn't mean it's the only supplements I take. I do take a lot of supplements that actually don't have NSF certification because it's just, I really research the brand, the owner, and just see where it's manufactured in, and just try to do my own research and just take it with a grain of salt that like issues could come up. But that's why I'm just always wind up in the hospital. Like, just kidding. Just over dramatic, trying to make an excuse for this siren in the background. Personally, I just really struggle to ever take on a sponsorship that doesn't have NSF certifications. Money's tight right now for everyone. And so if you're gonna spend something on a supplement, I want it to be so backed by science, have rigorous testing that I can feel comfortable my audience taking it. Cause like, I'm kind of comfortable, like I'm an adult, I can make my own decisions. But if I'm promoting something, I think there just has to be an extra level there. And I'm not perfect, I've screwed this up. Sometimes like I do look into companies and like I just do trust and I really like the product. It's a tricky thing, and just realize right now, I'm not saying ARMRA will never have it. I bet you they filed for it, especially seeing the science behind it. But at the end of the day, there isn't the certification on it. Educate yourself. I just tried to right there, but just realize there's always the chance there could be some cross-contamination if a supplement doesn't have certifications on it, because supplements aren't actually always regulated by the FDA, and that's for another time. So then I step into my final week. I've dialed into my routine and also tried the other flavor. Yeah, this does not mix well. Like, look at this, just chunks. Even though I've been swirling. Like, look at that. Chunky, chunky. Now these are also just my results, so I decided to go online and read some of the reviews for you guys. We're gonna include some 5-star and 1-star. I was skeptical because of all the marketing hype and positive reviews. After taking all 30 packets, I have not noticed any. Since I've been taking just 1 scoop a day of this stuff, my energy is at an all-time low. So this isn't a miracle. From Janine, I was super excited to try this as my friends have been talking about Colostrum, and I've been taking collagen for a while. I put 2 packets in my coffee in the morning and moved on with my day. I had lunch with my husband and went out to dinner with some friends, and by the end of the day, I was in so much pain. Not great for gut health. 5-star. By Laura. I've only been using this product for a couple of weeks and I can't speak to any specific benefits I've noticed yet, but can I tell you, if you plan to do the dump straight into your mouth method, brace yourself, it's gross. Oh yeah, a lot of people are just dry scooping this into their mouth for oral health. So I listened to a podcast and said she takes it raw. Dry scoops it, like pre-workout, and apparently it helps with your like oral microbiome, oral health. Oh, for you. Oh, it's like gummy behind my teeth. Oh, why do people dry scoop? Oh, that was an awful experience. I'm emotionally unwell. 0 to 10 recommend. Jesse, I've lost 10 pounds in 1 month. My gut feels so much better and I've been getting compliments on how much better my skin looks as well. 5-star by Heidi Sling, and helps with my digestive system, and it's also helping my skin. However, it does not mix well in hot or cold. So overall, it is a 4.1 out of 5 on Amazon with about 2,500 reviews. I've noticed nothing significant has changed about my life. It's not making it worse, it's not making it better. I don't mind the taste as much now. I drink it a bit more concentrated. It's fine. Day 30, actually day 45. Sometimes I do test things a little bit longer than 30 days, but the title I took for 45 seems weird, so I just say 30, but a little bonus. Under promise, over deliver. Will I be buying this again? Or is this a supplement that collects dust in the back of my closet? My 4 categories. Did I feel I could push harder in workouts and recover more? But the last 2 weeks, I have felt my recovery's been good, but I've also been concentrating on sleeping. It didn't really improve when I was in those 2 weeks of craziness. So I'm gonna say this is neutral. 2, not getting sick. It won't prevent you from getting sick, but I haven't been sick since, so that's a plus. As someone in the office did get sick and come into the office and I didn't catch it. So for that reason, I'll give this one a 1. 3, skin is more glowy. I didn't want to believe this. I will say I've had good skin lately, but I'm gonna contribute that more to sleep and me not picking, because really my skin gets really bad when I'm just stressed and traveling, and when I'm just very anxious, not getting enough sleep, I pick at my skin, and that's what's really harming my skin. So was it really beneficial, or is it more just kind of my overall health and wellness is going pretty well, so I'm not picking at my skin? So I will say this is neutral. It didn't make my skin worse. I wouldn't say it's the key to my skin. It's more my skincare routine and managing my stress. But I'm also just getting a wide variety of nutrients in my diet right now, from vitamin C, omegas, so there's a lot of contributing factors. 4, am I less bloated than normal? I never had a spout of like painful bloating. I never usually get that too much, but I've been rocking crop tops and feeling kind of good. So I'll give this a 1. So overall, a 2 out of 4. Now, why I don't think I saw a significant difference in like my skin health. 1, I eat a high protein diet. I get in omegas and I get in enough vitamin D and C every day, which I really see the difference between my skin and hair health when I'm doing those things. This is kind of funny thing about supplements like this. I feel if you're not getting a wide variety of nutrients in your day and you add something like this, you will see benefits just because you're limited in your diet for whatever reason. It might just be time, it might be finances. So you add in a little something, whether it be a vitamin C, a green powder, a protein, a fish oil, and you start to really see the benefits because you just weren't getting enough nutrients from your diet. So things like that can be really beneficial. On the flip side, I feel if you have like a wide variety of nutrients in your diet, someone who's like really dialed in, you're so dialed in that just like adding something that's so small in the complex of the many micro and macronutrients there is for us to consume in a day, I feel you don't really notice. And it's like hard to tell, like for myself, what was really helping. Like I didn't add in any new supplements that I haven't been taking, but like I just get in such a wide variety, it's hard to really pinpoint. So if you're someone like me who's kind of dialed in with a wide variety in your diet and already taking supplements, I don't think you'll see a crazy difference. Editing Keltie here. I was just talking to Abby Sharp, aka Abby's Kitchen, and she mentioned this and I just thought it'd be really relevant to maybe some of you watching. In her practice, they use it like a part of a stack for like specific purposes. For example, like you're recovering from SIBO versus not necessarily on its own for maintenance. So I just thought that was like an interesting use for it. So it's like maybe not something you take every day, but something you add into your stack if you're recovering from something specific when working with a medical professional like herself that's a registered dietitian. Final thoughts. If money's tight right now, focus on getting the most important things. Your sleep, a wide variety of nutrients, moving some way you enjoy every day, and having some connection and time with friends for your mental health. But if you're in a stage in your life where maybe that's not possible, you're busy, you don't have the time to make a wide variety of things, you know, having a high protein diet, nailing in your fish, having salmon, all those other things, this could be beneficial to add because sometimes exactly a supplement supplements your diet. It can either be nutritional insurance just to make sure you have everything, or it can supplement somewhere you're lacking. But this isn't life-changing. Honestly, I've seen more benefits for my skin when I have high doses of vitamin C for myself. I've noticed more benefits in my immune when I'm just supplementing enough vitamin D or just getting vitamin D naturally. I've noticed my hair and skin health is definitely more beneficial towards a high protein diet. Overall, the taste was decent. Once I got the ratio, it was good. Throwing in a smoothie, delicious. You definitely gotta mix it. It does not wanna mix easily. You can't just take it with a spoon in that. You need like a shaker cup to really get that thing mixed. If you're one of those people like me, you like your wellness thing. I love having a smoothie where I throw in my flaxseed, a little drop of some vitamin D, some fish oil. Like my dream is I'd have a full cabinet of all these superfoods and I could just throw it in and be peak wellness girly, but that's financially expensive. So if you're one of those girlies, you got the extra income, you love having all your supplements, this is something you could add in and maybe see some benefits. And you want all the nutrients, you want it all, you want all the superfoods, add this in. But if money's tight, throw this aside, focus more on those like vitamin C, vitamin D, omega-3s, learn about nutrition, go find some registered dietitians online and really make sure you're dialed in there. And most importantly, just make sure to get in enough sleep. This could help a little bit, but I think there's a lot more bang for your buck you can get than this supplement if money's tight. And that's it. It was fun. I think I'll take this. If I see it at a smoothie bar and that's an addition, I'll be like, throw it in. I could love a little colostrum bovine. It seems good, you know, good for the gut. And then I'll forget about it. And it's one of those. It's kind of fun. It's a little bonus. It's not going to make or break. If money's tight and you're not taking it, you're okay. Don't stress. But if money's good, you got extra income, throw it in the smoothie for a little extra fun, a little extra health. That's all it is. It's a little extra health. It's not health. It's just a little extra boom. And that's it. If you guys have taken it, comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. If you've had a bad experience, a good experience, and let me know any other supplements or things like this you want to test. And remember, a supplement supplements your diet, or just think of it as a backup nutritional insurance. It's not an end all be all. Even myself, sometimes I promote supplements I love. Don't feel pressure to take it if money's tight. Money is tight right now. If it helps you save money because you combine a lot of supplements into one, or you're just lacking, it's important to invest in your health, but at the same time, financial health is also important. Have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.